What's up, comic fans? Got some Walking Dead news for you, and that's a sentence I never thought I'd ever say again, especially as the series abruptly ended to the shock of readers and retailers alike, considering that the solicitations, I believe, were even shown for 2 more issues at least. So that came as a bit of a shock. But we just got word that Robert Kirkman and Charlie Adler are bringing back Walking Dead for a standalone one-shot featuring your favorite barbed wire bat wielding villain Negan, who I believe departed from the series around issue 174. But they're bringing back for a 36-page one-shot. The return of Negan wasn't the part of the news that stuck with me the most, as I had stopped watching and reading The Walking Dead long before they ended. And even as I read the headline on this, I was thinking, when I saw Walking Dead Returns or something like that, I was thinking, why? Why is just let it be dead? Let it be dead as the zombies that walk those pages and as the hearts of people that are still living. But the part that really stuck with me is how this affects retailers. Now, we're all still kind of, as again, we're rolling back into having weekly releases. We're probably, almost a month back into this, and we've already seen some shops that have had to shut their doors for good. As I kind of predicted, it was just going to be hard for retailers to take that hit. You know, you're dealing with 2.5 months of just basically almost no income for some of these shops. So they're just going to be struggling, and it was going to be hard for them to come back into this. But what Robert Kirkman did, and he cited Diamond's president, owner, whatever, as being an inspiration for this move, what they're doing is they're offering up this issue, Negan Lives, Walking Dead Negan Lives, for free to retailers. That includes shipping fees, I believe, as well. So all profits will go to the shops. So that's an incredibly huge and dope considering move, just because what it takes to produce comics, and we know the profit margins, and there's just not a ton of money in comics like that. So for them to produce this one-shot comic, which I'm sure Negan has a lot of fans out there, they're probably itching, and just tons of just Walking Dead fans, period. It became this colossal, just pop culture juggernaut, this movement. I like just pop culture juggernaut. That's what The Walking Dead became. From beyond the comics, TV shows, I think there's a board game out there, video games, action figures, all types of other collectibles, memorabilia, and it just became this huge thing that extended far beyond the world of comics and into the world of comic fans. So it's just massive thing out there. So bring it back. And so imagine there's just a ton of money that would be involved there to offer it up for free. Say, hey, retailers, we're doing this, and you do this comic, sells to the readers, and you have all the profits. Just a big boom for comic shops to kind of put some money back in their pockets. And yeah, it's just a great move. There's just been a lot of moves in the industry for publishers and for retailers to just try to make the best of these unprecedented times. And everybody's just kind of caught unaware, and some places were really struggling with how to deal with this. We've seen plenty of shops around the country and probably around the world try to make the best, offering curbside pickup, delivery, expanding their online presence, eBay, Facebook, all this stuff, auctions online, again from Facebook and Instagram as well. One of the shops I go to, I told you they brought back their fill a bag sale, which they had previously done on anniversary, and I had to go down and take advantage of that. Of course, came back with tons of books. So just all these shops out there just finding ways to increase money while they were still open or limited open, whatever, and doing the best they can. So props to Image, Shadowbound, Robert Kirkman, and Charlie Adler, who you know is the artist who took over after Tony Moore began the series with the first volume. So yeah, that's it. Walking Dead, Negan's back, just for a little one shot. Again, just talking about his presence after his departure from the series. So just kind of seeing how the world kind of affected him after some changes. So yeah, that's it. Just want to drop this comic news on you. If you're let me know if you're a Walking Dead fan, the show and or the comic. What do you think about them as just this big pop culture phenomenon, this juggernaut again? And were you a fan of Negan? As I said, I started reading and watching. I just kind of fell away from the show and the book. So I was reading it in trade. For a brief bit, I was picking up the single issues only for 4. It was like, I can't read this in single issues. So I just picked up the trades and I just stopped again. So yeah, so let me know. Also, let me know what you think of Negan, this return. And I also want to know what you think of this move by Robert Kirkman, Charlie Adler, Shadowbound, and Image to offer up this comic free to retailers. And I don't know how much of an impact it will do for comic shops, but I imagine it will be great. So if you're into this, definitely go pick this up, support it, and support the movement. Hashtag Back to Comeback, I believe is what Diamond and its owner, Steve Jeffy, I think it is, has kind of pushed forward as a movement to just kind of build comics back up and keep it rolling again. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Thanks for watching, and peace out.